Here we go, getting ready at 7:30 to head up to Cypress Lakes to the club, to a half hour away from the other, and I got about 45 minutes to get there, so I'm heading out now, and here I am getting ready. I finally made it up to Cypress Lakes Garden, and here's my ride. It's Rod at the helm, and we got Susan and Joanne, yes. All right, well, we're gonna get on the road now. We're gonna cut this short. We have arrived at Heathcote Botanical Gardens. We are here to see the bonsai collection that Jim Smith did many years ago. This is the way that we walk up to the entrance, so that you see the facilities that I see thus far. Not been inside yet. I'll be stopping to film here and there as I go along, but you're seeing what I'm seeing. Got a gift shop. Walking into the gift shop here. Here's the club members waiting to get in. There's an $8 fee for seniors. Those veterans get in for free, and if you're younger than a veteran, it costs you $10. These are the first looks at the garden. And well, we're getting to the gate of the bonsai pavilion, just to give you an idea what it looks like. We're walking through here and getting our first sight of these huge bonsai. And I'm going to turn off the commentary now and the film and start taking photographs instead. As we view these trees, we will see that the majority of the trees, the variety they have, is the willow leaf ficus. And since there's so many of them, I did not include the name tags for all the willow leaf ficuses. But I did try to keep the name tags for the ones that are a little unusual. What you won't see here at the garden are what we call normal bonsai, like Japanese black pine, trident maple, Japanese maples, regular Florida maples, oak trees. But tropical trees like the umbrella plant, the Texas ebony, the Chinese banyan, Indian laurel, the portulacara or the elephant bush. From what I heard, that Jim Smith is actually the one that introduced portulacara afra, the elephant bush, to the United States, and I'm glad he did. I really like that type of tree. It's a succulent, doesn't need as much water as other plants, fairly forgiving, and easy to propagate. So enjoy the film. I got this flute playing in the background. Sometimes it gets a little loud. I hope it doesn't detract you too much. As you're looking at this, you'll see some video clips and even some of the members of the Cypress Lakes Bonsai Club. And now we're going to do that interview that I had with Ron Salada at his home the previous Thursday. And I had to edit it out and we limited it to just like 3 or 4 questions, mainly about the club. So enjoy. Now, as we view these huge trees here at Heathcote Gardens, the interview that I promised you from Ron Salada in connection with the Cypress Lakes Bonsai Club, here we go. What inspired you to start the Cypress Lakes Bonsai Club? What inspired me was the fact that I live in a community of 1,600 homes, roughly 3,000 people, and I figured I wasn't the only person in the world that enjoyed plants, and I wanted to find out whether there was interest in starting a bonsai club. We have a large garden club, and I found a few people that were somewhat interested. So I had an open house in my driveway and invited people to come by, and I had all my trees labeled with what kind they were, what style they were, and I had a sign-up sheet for starting a club. And I got about 10 or 12 names, and that was back in, I think, October of 2018. And we started our club officially in the second Thursday in November 2018. You also started a Thursday morning driveway bonsai workshop. Yeah, as we started getting together, there were people that wanted to come visit during the week, and I do other things besides bonsai. And so what I did is I started what we call driveway bonsai, and we do it every Thursday morning. We have our regular club meeting on the second Thursday of every month in our main hall at Cypress Lakes, and then we kind of rotate driveways on a Thursday morning from 9 to 12, and people can come, bring their trees, bring their tools, we repot, we trim, we prune, we do whatever we need. The idea is to teach people how to do bonsai. And the club meeting is actually noon to 3 o'clock. We have our club meeting the second Thursday of every month in our main hall, and that runs from 12 o'clock to 3. And that's a little bit more of a formal meeting, yeah. And now we actually have other members hosting the driveway bonsai. Yes, we do. Malcolm Smith in our community, he does driveway bonsai. Dave Clark lives outside of the community. And we drive down to Dave. Dave lives down on Cleveland Heights Boulevard near Lake Hollingsworth, and we go down there. Whoever's interested in having a Thursday morning outing will be glad to go to their driveway. Yeah, and the last Thursday of the month we'll be down at Dave's. We go down to Dave's for coffee and bonsai the last Thursday, yes. I'm coming to the end of the film here, and I wanted to show some of these unusual bonsai, and a lot of them I have included the name tags, and some of them I have never heard of before. Of course, the willowy ficus, I have a couple of them, gave a couple of them away, but they're a very nice tree, but If you want to see a lot of willow leaf ficus, I recommend going down to Heathcote Gardens and checking them out. But they have other things like the bow tree here, papow. There's going to be a couple more little video clips here, and it's been really nice being here. I did not include every photograph that I took. These films, when they get very long, it's very hard for the viewer to actually sit back and enjoy them, especially when it's just kind of a slideshow. So enjoy the rest of it, and thanks for watching. We're in the middle of the tour listening to Tom talk about Jim and his trees and how that he took over from him. But I wanted to show you this one willow leaf ficus that has literally been severed from its roots. It's in what they call the Penjing style, but take a look at that. This is what we can get away with here in Florida, even though the curator says Jim Smith could get away with that, but we could not. Here we have the same situation. You'll see another willow leaf ficus that's been literally severed from its root base, living here in the shade on one of these white slabs. And I just happen to have a white slab sitting at home. Boy, you think I might try this?
The James J. Smith Bonsai Gallery. Did any of you folks actually know Jim Smith? You did?
I've got a fourth generation
oh, cool.
that I got in the early 70s originally.
Yeah, Jim was doing bonsai.
This is a pink trumpet tree. We love them in Central Florida because they bloom for a couple of weeks, usually in late winter, early spring. And there's all the beautiful blooms all over. It lasts about 2 weeks. But I have never seen a bonsai tababuya of this size. This is just amazing. The leaf reduction is awesome. The leaf is normally twice, if not 3 times that size on a normal full-size tree. And the trunk has such great movement. There's a dead wood passageway right through the side over here. So it's very interesting trunk, very interesting branch. They got great ramification.
Well, we've come to the end of the video. I purchased a t-shirt and a little bonsai pot. Here's my closing remarks. Please like and subscribe and look for me in the future. Thank you very much.